Yo, what's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Corey. First YouTube reaction video. You feel me? I finally got like most of my shit together for real, and I realized that this shit really not hard. Like you just gotta do it and upload this shit. So that's just what I'm on. You feel me? If you fuck with it, like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You know the drill. Like we going up. Ain't nowhere to go but up. Simple. So you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoying the video. We about to get into it right now.
Atlanta, Georgia. Officers responded to a 911 call about a shooting on Jimmy Carter Boulevard. Witnesses reported shots fired and a young man collapsing. By the time police arrived, both the victim and the suspect had disappeared. Police then received another call from officers at Northside Hospital, informing them that a young male had been dropped off with multiple gunshot wounds.
Hey, this is Sandy Springs Police Dispatch. Just had a male roll in Northside Hospital with a gunshot wound. He's currently code. They're trying to resuscitate.
Okay, so he has a gunshot wound.
It's pretty bad. Could y'all start a unit down to Northside?
All right, we'll get a call right now.
The victim was later identified as Edward Thompson Jr., a 20-year-old from Atlanta, who was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. Edward was raised in Atlanta, Georgia, where he spent long hours working at a local removals company. Outside of work, his passion for music was a big part of his life, but his greatest joy came from spending time with his family. As a dedicated father, he helped raise 4 children with his girlfriend, 2 of which were his own young daughters. Body cam footage captures the scene at the hospital. Edward's girlfriend, who had been driving the car, and a male passenger appear visibly shaken.
Are you a
Oh my
Roblox
fucking
fanatic?
gosh, bro. Can we get into the
Microsoft
video
Rewards
before
has
they
a
start
brand new
getting
way
niggas
for
with the
you to
ass
earn
though?
digital.
Like,
Good morning, y'all. I'm just curious to stay with y'all for a little bit. The detective on the way to talk to y'all, okay?
All right. Hello, mom. Like, this is probably the worst thing I ever been through in my life.
While neither sustained physical injuries from the shooting, the emotional toll was immediately evident. Detectives now begin the task of piecing
damn.
together what happened.
They shot the
So
whole back of the
I got
car out.
Detectives now begin the task of piecing together what happened.
so I got a phone call saying a car pulled up, opened the back door, and slumped over in the seat, gunshot wound to the head.
Investigators decide that the most logical place to begin is with Edward's girlfriend, Vanessa, the one who had been driving the car when the shooting occurred. As someone who was not only present during the incident, but also closely connected to the victim,
What happened this evening?
My boyfriend, he works. I'm a stay-at-home mom. We just went out for today just to have fun at 404 Cafe. So, we're inside of the party. Everything's good. Like, I see him sweating so bad and he just doesn't feel good. So I was like, you ready to go? Because he has work tomorrow at 8 a.m. So we decided to go to the car or whatever.
Vanessa states that the other passenger was Edward's best friend, Styles Gann. He had driven the couple to a bar called the 404 Cafe. She says they were having a good time at the bar at first, but she noticed that Edward was sweating a lot, which was unusual for him. Concerned, she asked if he wanted to leave early, especially since he had work early the next morning. Edward agreed, and the 3 of them got into the car together, with Vanessa driving. However, before they could start driving, a man appeared seemingly out of nowhere, pointed a gun at Edward, and opened fire.
I'm in the driver's seat, and the guy just walks up, and I see him with a gun like this. So I just
What?
pull off. I'm just trying to get away from him.
Think real hard. What did this male look like?
He was just a Hispanic guy. He looked young. He didn't look like he was like over 20.
Vanessa described the shooter as Hispanic, appearing to be around the same age as the group, likely no older than 20. To investigators, this raised immediate questions. Who was he? And more importantly, why? There was no indication of a robbery, no demand for money, no attempt to take valuables. The shooter's target was clear. This wasn't random. This was personal.
I ain't gonna lie, chilling in the car, never a good thing, bro.
The
Like,
crazy part is I didn't even hear the freaking gunshot. His best friend, they know each other since they were young. He said that.
damn, yo. Can't imagine losing one of my mans, like niggas in the car together and he gets shot and I don't. Like, that's kind of fucked up. For real, for real.
my boyfriend was bleeding, and that's when we pulled over, and I was holding him because I just couldn't believe it. So I'm like, bro, like, we gotta go to the hospital right now. This is like, he didn't even deserve it. He's a good dad. Like, he doesn't do anything but go to work.
I need to speak to Styles.
Detectives felt that Vanessa was genuine. Her story was clear, emotionally aligned, and showed no signs of deception. With her account holding up, they shifted their attention to the only other person in the car that night, Edward's best friend, Styles Gann. Styles and Edward had known each other since childhood. They were more like brothers than friends. But despite witnessing his best friend gunned down just hours earlier, Styles' behavior was unexpected. He
What
went
you
to sleep.
mean?
At this point, Styles wasn't a suspect,
No.
but something about his
Your man just got shot in a car right next to you and you sleep? Like, come on, bro. This already sound a little fishy and shit. Like, come on, man.
calmness didn't sit right.
Yeah,
Do you
like,
mind just hanging out in the lobby and we're talking here?
I mean, I don't know. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, cope differently, but like, come on, bro. My man just got shot, bro. I'm not sitting there sleep peacefully. Like, if anything, like, I might not be talking, but I'm sitting there really like trying to grasp what the fuck just happened. Like, my man just got shot. What the fuck? Right
Styles?
next to me. In the car.
Hey, man. You and yourself?
Not too good, man.
I hear you. So, I just need your 100% cooperation and we can figure out, who tried hurting you guys, okay?
Yeah, so we getting ready to gather up, leave, go home. We came out the club. We was probably in the car for no more than like 2 minutes.
Styles told detectives that
2
after leaving
minutes.
the club, he returned to check if another friend needed a ride home. That's when, according to him, things went south.
I proceed to try to look for him, so I go towards the door.
Bro, this is a side note, but
Went
like,
south.
I
I hate when niggas wear they jeans over the tongue of they Jordans or just any shoe. Like, why are you hiding the tongue? Like, is that I'm only actually? I feel like actually not even with Timberlands. I was gonna say Tim's. That's the only like valid shoe to do that with, but not even Tim's, bro. Like, you might as well just let the flap hang over or some cool shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying cool shit because everybody got they different, you know what I'm saying, styles or shit, but the jeans over the tongue too phony. Like, what?
proceed to try
That make me think you just trying to hide the logo. Them bitches phony.
to look for him, so I go towards the door. I hear some words, and I'm like, "Everybody's okay?" And then the dude, he was like, "Oh, don't ask me this, don't blah 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 blah. You're not my friend." And I would turn around or whatever. He pointed a gun at me. I continued walking to the car, and then that's when he came up to the car with the gun. And
But
then I told her like, "Let's go."
that don't make no sense. Yo say he go over there, everybody
I
good.
proceed to try to look for him, so I go towards the door. I hear some words, and I'm like, "Everybody's okay?" And then the dude, he was like, "Oh, don't ask me this, don't blah 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 blah. You're not my friend."
When the niggas start blah blah blind and shit, that's how you know they lying.
And I would turn around or whatever. He pointed a gun at me. I continued walking to the car, and then that's when he came up to the car with the gun. And then I told her like, "Let's go." She pulled off. I turned around and see my glass shattered and seen Edward Jr. slumped over. Okay. I'm like, "You bleeding? Like, what's going on? You bleeding?" I don't get no response, no nothing.
You bleeding. I don't know what's going on, nigga. You just got shot. What the fuck?
What did this guy look like?
But I just know he was Hispanic.
Styles informed detectives the shooter was Hispanic, corroborating Vanessa's statement. With interviews concluding, investigators went to the crime scene to gather more evidence and try to get a better understanding of what went down that night. When investigators arrived at the scene, they secured security camera footage from a store next to the bar. What they found added a twist to the story, one that changed everything. The footage shows Styles walking back toward the bar, just as he claimed. Moments later, another man appears, pointing a gun directly at Styles.
Mm.
Styles quickly retreats and jumps back into the car. But just seconds after the car drives off, something strange happens. The men on camera begin reacting erratically, ducking, flinching, taking cover. It
Oh
looks like
shit.
gunfire, but it looks like it's coming from the car, not towards it. Could the shots that killed Edward have come from inside the vehicle? The security footage casts
Oh.
doubt on both Vanessa's and Styles' statements. Their story no longer matches what's on tape. Detectives decide to interview them again, starting with Vanessa. This time, they visit her at home.
There's some questions I need to ask. I got video footage from the location.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So please.
If what happened, listen, if what's about to happen, what I really think, that's crazy. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to like spoil in case I'm right, but I'm gonna keep it in mind. I'm gonna let
Let's
y'all know
just
what I'm
start from
thinking.
the beginning, okay? So you see,
I see.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it right now. I think he tried to shoot at them niggas out the car and accidentally shot his mans. That's the only thing. That's the
Whole
only.
bunch of guys, they started screaming out, West Side, West Side. At a certain guy walking up, he just pulled his gun out and he was pointing it at us. I just remember I just pulled off, and that's when I remember that Styles shooting up in the air. They started running towards the street and shooting at the car.
so what
Oh,
happened with the gun that Styles had?
actually no. Well, I can't take it back now because that's what I already think that he shot his mans on accident. But the back of the car already got bust out, so they must have been shooting at each other. It wasn't like a one way thing. I thought it was a one way thing. He just was on some dumbass shit, no aim.
Dude,
Where?
I don't know exactly where. I'm too busy driving, trying to get away. But like, Styles, he didn't like shoot at nobody. It was in the arrow. But the fact that he still did it, I just feel like that triggered them. Because when he was pointing the gun at us, he didn't shoot.
What did that guy look like?
I have his picture.
She now claims that as they were
Damn,
leaving the
I
bar,
have his picture.
Styles fired 2 shots into the air from inside the car. That detail
What?
matches what's seen on CCTV, the men flinching, ducking, reacting to gunfire. Then Vanessa pulls out something unexpected, a photo of the suspected gunman. He was wearing the exact same clothes on his Instagram the night of the shooting.
Come on, my nigga. How you? I mean, he probably wasn't expecting to get into a bang out that night, yo. But how you got the same clothes on the gram, like the same fit on the gram that you wore on camera? You can't even say that ain't you. Like niggas got your gram. Like, come on, bro. Like it's the same fit, bro.
Almost as if he knew eyes were on him, the suspect's Instagram began to change.
Then I was still stalking him. He deleted the pictures. Then he changed his Instagram name. Now today his Instagram's gone.
The detectives then obtained more
Mm.
security footage, this time from the bar's own cameras. The angle is better, the resolution is clearer, and what it reveals is far more than they expected. The narrative didn't just change, it collapsed. The details are shocking. The new footage shows Styles walking back toward the club, reportedly to check if a friend needed a ride. But on his way, he gets into a confrontation with another man. The exchange is tense. What's said isn't clear, but the man suddenly pulls a pistol and aims it
Whoa.
directly. What's said isn't clear, but the man
What? That close and you ain't bust it? No, I ain't gonna lie.
suddenly
Dummy right here. I think that's the old that from that picture, bro. This looked like a denim tears if I'm not mistaken. But yo, what? Up close like that and you ain't bust him? Don't let me hit the car. You gotta be a goner after that. What? Look how he just walked down
other
on
man.
him.
The exchange is tense. What's said isn't
Bro just
clear,
walked down,
but the
whole
man suddenly
extended.
pulls a
Like
pistol
these.
and aims it
What?
directly at Styles' head. Styles
That's
backs away,
crazy.
visibly shaken. The man appears to be wearing the exact same clothes as the one in the
Nah.
Instagram photo Vanessa showed detectives. Styles rushes back to the car, where Edward and Vanessa are waiting. They drive off. It looks like the situation is over. But then, just seconds later, Styles leans out of the passenger side window and opens fire.
He had to. He absolutely had to. There's no way I'm letting a nigga listen. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I got my shit, you feel me? Ah, damn, yo, that is first degree though. But at the same time, in the moment, fuck all that, bro. A nigga just walked down on you and held the gun to your head, bro, and didn't blow that bitch. And then you walked off, get back in your shit. Yo, straight said, okay, ass, spin that bitch. Huh, huh.
Just seconds later,
Shot two of them
Styles
bitches
leans out of the
out the
passenger
passenger.
side window and opens fire. He shoots back at the man who threatened him.
Yeah.
That man gives chase, sprinting after the car and firing in return. But he
What?
doesn't hit.
This nigga a demon. He
That
ain't even
man
duck
gives
down.
chase,
Yo, start chasing
sprinting
the
after the
car.
car and firing in
Yo, start running at the gunfire.
return. But he doesn't hit Styles. He hits Edward, and he dies shortly after. Now,
Damn.
detectives shift their focus to tracking down the gunman who ended Edward's life.
That's
Minutes after
crazy
the
work,
shooting,
bro.
a red truck is seen leaving the area. Surveillance cameras catch it again a few blocks away. Detectives notice something familiar. The passenger's clothing matches the shooter's caught on tape. They run the plates. The vehicle had been involved in a recent accident. A police report had been filed, and every occupant was listed by name. One name jumps off the page: Kevin Pacheco.
Damn. Yo, these ads ready to blow me. I'm ready to buy YouTube Premium out this bit.
20 years old, from Atlanta, and
Damn,
now the
yo.
prime suspect in Edward's murder. Detectives place a call to Stiles. They ask him to come.
Fuck, they beefing? They look like fucking cousins.
Now the prime suspect in Edward's murder. Detectives place a call to Stiles. They ask him to come back in. Just a few more questions, they say.
Just a few
But this
more.
time it's different. They have the footage. They have a name. And they're giving Stiles one last chance to tell the truth about what really happened that night.
Damn, yo.
I'm gonna have Detective.
Yo, some situations just genuinely just be fucked up. Like, I don't know who started it. Well, man, we might find out, but like, I don't know who started it and shit, bro. But like, this whole shit could have just been avoided. Like, you feel me? Yo went back in the bar to see if somebody needed a ride, and they was gonna leave. Then them tears, yo, had something to say. Obviously, niggas ain't like it. Then yo come back outside and up the gunner, bro. Come on. Then the shots get to firing. You go to shoot back like it ain't three other people in the car, and you hit the wrong nigga, bro. Like that's so crazy.
Come in and just show you a photographic lineup. Okay. Of possible the suspect from Saturday morning. Okay. Okay. And then I'll come back and we'll sit down and talk. Okay. In the morning. Go ahead. Okay.
Detectives present Stiles with a photo lineup. They don't tell him who they're looking for. They don't need to. Stiles scans the faces carefully, then points. He identifies the shooter without hesitation.
All right, man. So this is Sergeant York. He was at the scene. So you had some alcoholic beverages that morning. Emotions were running high. You're in a clear state of mind right now, right? Okay. So you pull off, you leave the parking lot.
Yeah, well, Vanessa was driving. I'm in the passenger.
Correct.
Yeah.
What happens then?
Hold up.
Vanessa was driving. I'm in the passenger.
Correct.
This might be just like random, but like, why is the girlfriend driving, the boyfriend who got shot in the back seat, and the best friend in the passenger? You feel me? You see what I'm saying here? Like,
Correct.
Yeah.
What happens then?
I guess that's when shots were fired. As we're just going, trying to get up out of there, remove ourselves from chaos.
Stiles sticks to his story. No mention of the gun, no mention of firing it. But what he doesn't realize is that detectives already have the footage from the bar's parking lot.
and that's another thing. Like, why do niggas not think that it's cameras everywhere? We in 2025, bro. It could be a camera anywhere in your vicinity, bro. No matter where you at, 24/7. Like, you step outside, it's a camera on you. Whether it's a ring camera, surveillance camera in a store, or whatever. Like, it's gonna be a camera. Like, it's I don't know, bro.
They've
Niggas
seen
don't be
everything.
thinking.
The issue we're running into, Styles. Okay. You understand?
Now, I'm not saying that they plotted this and they just dumbasses because they didn't think they was gonna be on camera. Like the situation just ended up happening, blah blah. But like at this point, I guess it is deny until you niggas just hit you with the evidence for real. Cause I don't know, bro. Like it's no way he didn't think that he not on camera. Or he think he can just keep telling the story like you ain't bust at them niggas. Like come on, bro. Like come on, bro. You know you bust at them niggas.
And there were multiple cameras that faced that parking lot. Okay. Vanessa's follow-up interview. Okay. She's telling me some stuff that you're leaving out. Okay.
I just remember I just pulled off, and that's when I remember that Styles shooting up in the air. They started running towards the street and shooting at the car.
And you know what you're leaving out.
I'm trying to understand, like, this is my brother. Like, I'm trying to understand what, like,
I mean, do I have to show you the video?
I would like to see. I don't know.
Okay, I'll show you.
Yeah, I
Stiles
ain't gonna
isn't
lie. I feel
budging.
like I would
He
have to
still
see
denies
too, bro.
everything.
I gotta
So
see.
the
Niggas ain't
detective
ready.
opens the laptop and presses play. For the first time, Stiles is watching the truth unfold, on screen and in front of his face. Now the pressure is no longer just implied, it's undeniable.
You're in the front passenger seat, like you told me, right?
Passenger.
Okay. This is your car, okay? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. No, real shit, I ain't even. What the fuck is that?
That's you hanging out the window.
Damn. Nah, he really definitely. Look, he was cool up until right here.
That's you hanging out the window.
He definitely
Who
hanging out
was
that
pulling
bit.
out? Ed maybe fired. I'm not sure, but I'm like,
That's you hanging out the
That-
front passenger window, man.
I would have been like, man, this shit too blurry, man. I can't really make out what's in that circle. Like,
I ain't got no.
Listen.
Like,
Vanessa already told me you fired multiple rounds at that parking lot.
Like, I'm telling you, I don't know, man.
You're on video. You're on camera. I'm giving you an opportunity to tell me what happened.
We're here investigating the death of your friend,
I know.
which I'm sorry for, and I'm sorry you had to experience that.
I know.
Okay? And that's why it's imperative that you be honest with us.
Yeah, as we left, I did self-defense. I tried to defend my brother.
Styles breaks, he admits to firing from the car. He claims it was self-defense and he was protecting Edward. And maybe, in his mind, it was. But
it was self defense though.
here's the truth. The threat was behind them. They
Nah, see, that's why I said earlier, like that is first degree on that tip.
were already driving away. He
You
wasn't
feel me?
protecting anyone. He was lashing out. Out of fear? Yes. The lingering shock of having a gun pointed at his head just moments earlier. Styles didn't start the confrontation.
Yeah, like that's OD. Like, I mean, cause technically, yeah, he could have left, and that would have been that. Nothing would have happened. But nigga, if he would have busted his shit right there in the parking lot, then what? Ain't no like what? Come on, bro. At no point in this could he have had self defense. He would have walked down and smoked them right here, or they would have drove off and nothing happened. But either way, Denim Tears, bro, just made out. Not really made out, but you'll probably think he just stood on some shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's OD.
He was reacting to it. But in that moment, he wasn't thinking about consequences. And in that split-second decision to pull the trigger, his best friend paid the price.
How many rounds did you shoot from the car?
I don't know.
What type of gun did you have?
Glock.
Where is this Glock at?
I just threw it. I don't know where it's at. I shot self-defense. He shot at our car.
Styles insists it was self-defense, but the threat was gone.
How is it gone if there's bullet holes in the car though? Know what I'm saying? If I'm keeping it real, oh damn, the security camera already got it. I would have straight been like, I ain't gonna lie, they shot at us first. You could see the shit within the car, and I just shot back. But damn, yeah, it don't even work like that. Got the whole camera footage and shit.
They were driving away when he pulled the trigger. That's not self-defense. That's retaliation.
But can you blame my man's though?
You decided to lean out of the vehicle and fired multiple rounds back into that parking lot. Your actions caused that guy to run back up and began firing at your vehicle.
He put a gun on my head.
Okay? There's no doubt he pointed the gun at your head.
No, there's no doubt that he like, come on, bro. They really, they be.
But there's no
Shit ain't
threat
right,
anymore,
bro.
okay?
I didn't know
Shit
he was
ain't
gonna get
right.
it still. I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Shit ain't right, yo. Oh my god, these ads, bro.
With Styles now admitting that he fired a gun from the car while leaving the scene, detectives have little choice. His actions, though claimed to be in self-defense, clearly occurred after the immediate threat had passed. The confession leaves no ambiguity. He pulled the trigger when they were already driving away. After reviewing the evidence in his own statement, detectives formally placed Styles under arrest.
Man, not only my grandfather, yo, the first thing that, well, not the first thing, but the main thing he always told me, bro, life ain't fair, bro. But this shit right here ain't fair, bro. Like, come on, bro. How you, bro? A nigga just walked down, put the whole gun to your head, let you walk away because he didn't bust it. So now, on the getaway tip, not even on the getaway tip, he just, hey man, he shot at them bitches. I want to know if he shot his friend or did the Hispanic nigga Denim Tiz hit him? Because he said he shot in the car. Now I don't know how that worked or whatever, but we gonna see it.
Let's go ahead and
Because actually, no, if he hang out the window, other yo definitely landed the shots.
stand up. Put your hands behind your back. You're being placed under arrest.
For what? I didn't kill nobody.
The detectives then face one of the most difficult parts of their job,
Damn,
informing Styles' mother that her son has been arrested and is now facing serious charges.
he really ain't
It's the
killed
kind of news
nobody.
no
I mean,
parent
that
is
is a
ever
temp
prepared
though.
to hear.
Damn.
As they deliver the update, her reaction is exactly what you'd expect from any loving mother.
As they're driving and turning onto Jimmy Carter Boulevard, Styles decides to hang out the front passenger seat window and begin firing his handgun.
No,
Okay.
a gun pointed at his
Okay.
head.
So Styles' actions is what caused a shootout in the parking lot.
What? No, it was not.
Unfortunately, Styles is being placed under arrest.
Sit down. Sit down. Get in the car.
The detective
Hold up. Maybe they had like a voice transmitter, like where they changed the tone in the voice. You know what I'm saying? So they don't give away who his mother is.
The detectives now turn their full attention to Kevin Pacheco. Using details from the truck's registration and the names listed in the accident report, they track him to an apartment complex not far from the crime scene. Officers move in quietly and make the arrest without incident. Kevin is taken into custody and transported to the station, and the detectives are hoping he'll fill in the remaining gaps of what really happened that night.
Yeah, I need to hear your side of the story. Like, why yo really walk
What's up,
down,
dude?
put that bitch on his head though?
October 21st, 2023, I responded to a shooting at that 404 cafe. Okay. You know you were there, right?
They said I was there.
Okay. There's video.
They say I was there. It's crazy, bro. Like, come on, dummy. They ain't bringing you in here
They
for
said
nothing.
I was there.
Okay.
Like, bro,
There's
you on
video
camera.
surveillance of the exterior of the club. This is your time to tell me what happened that night. You're on surveillance cameras.
Kevin appears emotionally detached, cold even. For someone facing such serious accusations, his lack of emotion is striking.
He know he did
Just
that shit,
flat,
bro.
vacant responses. And while everyone processes pressure differently, most innocent people facing a murder charge would at least show concern, fear, or desperation to clear their name.
And the thing about shooting at niggas, bro, even if the niggas, listen, even niggas who be bluffing with their gun, like they say they go on a drill with niggas and they just don't want to be the odd one out, so they still bust they shit. If they shoot they shit in the vicinity, bro, they don't know where the fuck them bullets right hit. You could hit the target. You could hit somebody that they with. You could even hit somebody all the way in the distance, out eating with their family and shit. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
Kevin?
That shit just
Nothing.
crazy. Bullets don't
I
got a
don't
name.
even remember.
You don't remember anything?
Oh, you don't
Okay.
remember nothing, huh?
This is from
So you don't remember this. This is a picture of you right here. Putting that bitch to Brody head. This ain't you. Denim says.
the surveillance cameras in the parking lot that shows you pointing a gun at this other individual.
I see myself holding a bottle right there.
Come
What
on,
was in
bro.
your hand? It smelled like a bottle.
So that night you had a
I
gun,
see
right?
myself holding a bottle.
I don't even remember. I don't even have a gun. I don't even own a gun.
We have video evidence that is very
Yo,
hard to
niggas
dispute.
crazy.
Why don't you just explain to me what happened with you and this other gentleman? Did he disrespect you in front of your boys?
Nah.
Yo, Sam.
What
Nah.
about gunshots in the parking lot? You remember hearing those? You want to talk, you're just afraid to talk. Okay? I can see it in your eyes.
So there's no way like I can have like an attorney with this or something?
Kevin denies everything, says he wasn't
Damn, he could have been said that. Like, just say you wanted a lawyer off the rip. Yo, act like he don't know what to say.
there.
You doing all this crazy shit, popping at niggas' whips. You in the room acting like you don't know what to say. You'll say, I can't get an attorney with this or something. Like, nigga, you could have did that before you even walked in.
Claims he doesn't own a gun. When detectives press harder, his answers grow shorter and more vague. Then, almost like he knows the walls are closing in, he stops talking altogether. He asks for a lawyer. The interview is over.
Well, we're gonna get you transported to the jail.
But why?
But
Good
why?
order, Kevin.
Come on, bro. Nigga holla, but why?
Good luck to you, man.
Both men, Styles Gann and Kevin Pacheco,
G.
are facing serious charges. Felony murder.
Man,
Styles Gann and Kevin Pacheco are facing serious charges. Felony
man, freestyles, man.
murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of certain felonies,
Know what I'm
reckless
saying?
conduct, and unauthorized discharge of a firearm with
Man, free him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo ain't want to tell his side of the story. So for what all we seeing is, yo, he went to go ask somebody in there, do they want to ride? He came out on some hot shit, up that bitch to his head, let him walk off, and when he got back to the car, he said, "Fuck this nigga, bro," and let off too. And Brody, well, damn, the pics are still on him, but Denim Tears, yo, he running so wild, yo, just walk down on the whip, like we literally just seen him run up the hill, chase the car, and still bust at them bitches. Like, come on, bro. That shit crazy that it got his mans hit and shit. Know what I'm saying? He not even that type of, well, I don't know, but he ain't, I guess he ain't seem like that type of guy, you know what I'm saying? Four kids, go home and work, come back home. Shit. Shit. Rest in peace to bro. Um Free cuz right here.
within 50 yards of a public highway. According to jail records, both Gann and Pacheco are currently being held at the Gwinnett County Detention Center, awaiting their day in court. Edward Thompson Jr. was a devoted father, son, and friend. His dedication to his family and his kindness and loyalty will always be remembered. He leaves behind children who adored him, family who
Damn, yo, that
treasured
shit
him,
fucked up.
and friends who will forever hold him in their hearts. May he rest in peace.
Hey man, listen. That was a cool video. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know, like I said, you know what it is. Let me know if y'all want me to keep doing videos like this. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with it. I'm ready to upload this shit. And yeah. See y'all in the next one.